August 21st, 2025, and it is 8:34 a.m. And let me tell you, what you didn't know, you're about to find out right now. Just hold yourself tight, because I got something for y'all this morning. We are going to talk about Miss Notorious Laura Loomer. This nobody, she wanted to come into the spotlight. Now she wants to kiss Taco Tits' ass, aka Yellow Man, aka the president that is the active president of this country. She is now up his ass. So we're going to talk about her. She wants to put herself on blast. So we're going to talk about how everything she says doesn't add up. And we're going to talk about her life. So then you know exactly what she's up to. And you could draw out your own conclusion. Draw out your own conclusions. Laura Loomer, she was born May 21st, 1993 in Tucson, Arizona. May 21st, 1993. Check this out, y'all. Not only was she born in Tucson, Arizona, she was raised in a Jewish family. I knew her face looked a little odd. When I saw her next to Trump, I said, wait a minute. She looks foreign. She looks foreign. She looks like she's from somewhere else. See, people got to see these things for what it is. I think some people look over these things. People try not to pay attention to people's hair and their face structure and their lips and their nose. But I'm a person that I pay attention to people's nose, their lips, their hair, their face structure, because I can kind of scope out. I could see a white girl right now and I could scope out if she's not from here. I can scope out if she's from Russia, Ukraine. She's from some other country, but it ain't here. You can tell. You can tell. I don't know how everybody's not catching on to this, but you can tell. So again, this Laura Loomer, okay, born the 21st of May, 1993. She was born in Tucson, Arizona. Okay. She was raised in a Jewish family. Now, this is the same one that's anti-Semitic. She's very racist. She's very boldly racist. And she was raised in a Jewish family alongside two brothers in Arizona. Okay. And I'm going to repeat this for those of you just jumping in, because a lot of people don't even know this. Okay. She attended Mount Holyoke, Holyoke College in Massachusetts for one semester before transferring to Barry University in Florida. Again, if you all are just joining in, make sure you guys strap on your seatbelts. We're talking about Miss Laura Loomer, the one who wants to be on blast, the racist one, the one who's kissing our active president's ass. You need to know about her. She was born on the 21st of May, 1993 in Tucson, Arizona, but she was raised in a Jewish family. Now, I'm not anti-Semitic. Let me go ahead and put that on the record now. I'm not racist in any way. But we need to put it on blast, these people who are being racist, but they were raised in a Jewish family. So Laura Loomer, if you didn't know, again, was born in Tucson, Arizona, May 21st, 1993, but she was raised in a Jewish family alongside two brothers in Arizona. This is public information. You guys can fact check me all day long. She was raised in a Jewish family, the same one that's anti-Semitic. Okay? She went to a college called Mount Holyoke College in Massachusetts for one semester before transferring to Barry University in Florida. So Florida must have made her more racist. But don't forget that she's Jewish. She earned a bachelor's degree in broadcast journalism in 2015. She says she felt targeted for her conservative views at Mount Holyoke. Of course, you're going to feel targeted, honey. Of course, you're going to feel targeted, Miss Loomer, because you're anti-Semitic, although you come from a Jewish family. She comes straight from the Jewish family. Now, as far as activism and public role, she's been active since 2015, including working with organizations like Project Veritas, the Jello Report, Rebel News, and InfoWars. Known for provocative public stunts and spreading conspiracy theories, wearing a burqa to vote as Huma Ebedin, attempting to disrupt plays and protests and comparing events to extremist ideologies. She identifies as pro-white nationalist, although she's Jewish. She grew up with a Jewish family next to two Jewish brothers. Okay. She identifies, though, as pro-white nationalist. She's not a pro-white nationalist. She's trying to be. She doesn't want to be a part of her Jewish family. So she's trying to be a pro-white nationalist. Okay. She's a proud Islamophobe. Okay. And she openly expresses extremist views. Again, she comes from a Jewish family. Okay, let's not forget this. We're going to bully the hell out of her because she wants to bully everybody in the White House. She wants to bully everybody across the globe. We're going to bully the hell out of somebody who is racist against their own people. So she's anti-Semitic, but she's Jewish. She's been raised in a Jewish family. She was born in Arizona, but she's still Jewish. Okay, so when you put all of these stuff together and she's kissing Trump's ass, now we know why he has these ties with Netanyahu, why he's all of a sudden tied with her. There's a lot of things going on here, and I think that this has nothing to do with conspiracy theories. Just it is what it is, and a lot of people don't even know anything about this Loomer girl. But when you look in her face, you can tell that she's foreign. You can tell all day long that she's foreign. It doesn't matter if she was born in Arizona. She was born here, just like I was born here, but she's still foreign. Okay, my family's Jamaican, although I was born here. Okay, so she's foreign as hell. Her face structure, anyway. So that's why I had to get some scoop on her. What's going on with political campaigns with her with this Laura Loomer? She secured the Republican nomination for Florida's 21st first congressional district in 2020, but lost to the Democrat Lois Frankel. She ran again in 2022 for Florida's 11th congressional district, but was defeated in the Republican primary by incumbent Daniel Webster. So she's been defeated a million times. She's Jewish or grew up with a Jewish family, but she's racist. I keep mentioning this because these are the same people who are racist and anti-Semitic. But you come from a Jewish family, so you must hate your family that bad that you would deny them and supposedly say that you're a pro-white nationalist. Anywho's. So although not holding any official position, Loomer has gained influence within the MAGA movement and reportedly influenced personnel changes in the Trump administration, including the firing of national security officials. Widely banned from multiple social media and service platforms due to hate speech and misinformation violations. Okay? She got all of these issues. She's Jewish, but she's anti-Semitic. Now, as far as her parents and her ancestry goes, there's no publicly available reputable information on the origins or ancestral background of Laura Loomer's parents, such as their birthplaces or whether they or her grandparents come from outside the U.S. But it is known that she grew up in Tucson and that her parents continue to reside there, but details beyond this remain private, besides the fact that they're a Jewish family, Jewish brothers. So no matter how it comes down to it, she still grew up with two Jewish brothers. So if you're racist against your own family, who knows what you have in store to keep, feeding Trump so he can, he's already going through his dementia phase and got all these issues going on. And now you're just adding to his dementia phase. She's adding more issues to it. Anyways. There's not too much verified public information indicating that her parents were born outside of the U.S., but still, she has Jewish relations. Okay? Laura Loomer, let's make it clear. This is the same anti-Semitic racist woman. She's an American political activist and internet personality, bad internet personality. She's from Tucson, Arizona with a Jewish background. You can look all through her face and you could tell. She has a Jewish background. Her public persona is defined by extreme far-right views, activism tactics, and frequent controversy. She's full with chaos. Okay? Now, if you all enjoy that news and you'd like to hear more in the future, make sure you all subscribe, like, and share this video. We're trying to get to 400 subscribers. We can't get there without you all, so we can work our way to 1,000. I appreciate you all being here. But if you didn't know this about this lady, the same lady is very important. She's in our president's ear. The president, the active president, yellow man, Taco Tits, he's trying to control and turn the government into authoritarianism government. And he has this weakling behind him called Laura Loomer, which she comes from a Jewish family, but she's anti-Semitic. She's anti-Semitic and she's racist. Okay, but she comes from a Jewish family. Let's not forget that. So everybody bully the hell out of her, because if I was black and I came on here and talked about black people the same way like Candace does, not even mention her last name. But if I came on and talked about black people, or if I did things the way some of these black folks do it out here, I will be highly criticized. So let's say it for what it is. She comes from a Jewish family, racist against her own people. And this is the person that's in the active president's ear. We must be warned. Thank you all for listening.